Hello, hello, hello. It's been a long, long time. I am so freaking excited to be back, and I'm back with a series. Series is for 28 days. This is one of actually three series that I'm running. Two are here on this channel, LaMeel TV. The other one is on LaMeel Magic, which is all about intuition. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link below. This series is about manifesting miracles. Welcome to LaMeel TV. I am Kimse LaMeel, the priestess, and I am here to guide you on this 28-day journey to manifesting miracles. So let's get started. So this is day one. Day one is all about what is a miracle, right? So if you're going to join this series and you want to manifest miracles, let's be really, really clear about what a miracle is. So I'm going to read to you. It's a surprising and unexpected, unexplainable by nature or scientific laws, and therefore considered to be the work of the divine, right? So something happens that you cannot explain scientifically or through natural causes. Then it is considered a work of the divine, the higher self, source, universe, whatever. And so then it's deemed a miracle. So let's talk about miracles happen every day. And I'm sure that because you're attracted to this, you are aware that miracles can happen. You may have had miracles happen to you, around you, to people you love. You've seen them, you've experienced them, and you want to create that amazing, attracting, high vibrational energy to yourself on a regular basis. And if that's the case, then you're in the right place. So let's talk about some examples of miracles. So you could have money appearing. Like I remember sitting in the car one time, I was taking my son somewhere. He went in, taking forever. And I was like, man, it'd be great. And I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone, like, I just need $20 to just like pop out of nowhere. The guy walks out the building. He drops money right in front of my fucking car and keeps walking. He gets in his car and drives off. So then I get out, get the money. It was a $20 bill. It was folded up. I couldn't tell what it was until I got out. But ta-da! So how do you explain that I asked for it and it got dropped right in front of me? Mini miracle, right? The perfect person arriving at the perfect time, you getting the exact amount of money that you need to take care of something, help coming out of nowhere. Like the first time I experienced help coming out of nowhere exactly when I needed it was my two oldest kids were very little. It was December. It was snowing. It was cold. I was on my way to my husband's job to pick him up, and our car died. And it died at the light, the busiest time of year, right in the turn lane to go into the shopping center. And I couldn't get it to start, and I was panicking. And before I could even like get my mind together to say, okay, I got to get these kids out of the car and we're going to have to walk because we didn't have cell phones back then. There were two guys behind my car pushing, and I took the wheel, got at the car and parked it in a parking space close to his job and put the car in park. And when I got out of the car to thank them, they were gone. They had already gone back to their cars, I guess, to get their shit out of the street, whatever. But the perfect timing, like they were right there. They moved me, said nothing, needed nothing in return, and they were gone, right? So that was like a miracle. And that, and it was holiday time. And so it was really, really, like, oh, that type of miracle where people just appear out of nowhere. But I've also had scenarios where, is it a manifestation or is it a miracle, right? So a miracle, they say, is unexplained by nature or science. So manifesting a lot of times happens without the explanation of science or nature. Sometimes it does and things align because that nature, our natural event, is the fastest way to get you what it is that you're trying to manifest. However, I don't know, I've been in the store, my girls were like really, really hungry, and I was like, I'll get you a McChicken. I think it was a McChicken or a fish, something that they wanted. And the McDonald's was in the Walmart. So they're checking out. I go over there and I had the three girls with me. And when I get there, they're having a 2 for $5 or whatever it was. So now I'm standing there and I'm actually thinking, so there's like a man in front of me who's ordering. There's a lady standing over to the right of me, and she looks at me, she smiles, she asked me some questions, I think, like she kind of conversed with me slightly, but in my mind, I'm like, fuck, I got all three girls with me. They each want a sandwich. This stuff is like 2 for $5. So now I got to buy four damn sandwiches. And I don't want this. I don't, this is not what I eat, right? So, um, I was like, ugh, that's not what I want. What I really just want is three sandwiches. Like that, I was just settled. Like, I want three sandwiches. So, however, I'm going to have to do that when I get up here. The man in front of me ordered the 2 for whatever and some other things, and he took his bag and he slid over. He was waiting for his sandwiches. The lady then goes to the back before coming to take my order. And while she's doing whatever she's doing off to the side, the man, she comes back. Apparently, she was getting his sandwiches. She was making them fresh. And she hands him the two sandwiches. And he opens his bag. He puts one in his bag and he turns to me and said, "She just handed this to me. Can I give this to you because I can't eat two?" And it was the same, whatever, filet of fish, chicken. I don't know which sandwich it was, but whatever it was the same. That was two. That was the 2 for $5 that my girls wanted. And I was like, yes, thank you. So the lady, she's standing there. She hands me a bag to put that sandwich in. And then she takes my order. And then I have the sandwiches that I need. I don't have to order extra crap that I didn't want and blah, 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 blah. So how do you explain that? I didn't say anything to him, right? That was just my vibration. So there was no science. There was no nature. There was no nothing to that. We didn't know each other. We hadn't conversed. None of that. It just happened in that moment. And it was a small, and you say, and I say that it was small because it wasn't something that was like, oh, life shattering. But the truth is that type of miracle, and the first time that I manifested $5,000 took the same energy, right? The $5,000 took more time because I was learning how to, like, really, in my mind, it was bigger. That's all, right? I actually literally went back and realized I did the same fucking thing for both things to happen, but I was less attached and and more specific and more focused when the sandwich just appeared versus the $5,000. It took about 20 days for that $5,000 check to show up. So either way, it's a miracle. So how do we live like this on a regular basis? So this is a two-part thing. This is a series where I'm walking you through the rituals and the practices and the lifestyle that cultivates being in alignment with miracles. And I'm taking you on my miracle journey. So each day I will release the video and we're going to talk about the practice to get you into alignment with miracles. Miracles are always there. They're always there. So it's always here. It's about you lining up to receive it, right? Boom, there it is. You lining up to receive it. Boom, there it is. You lining up to receive it. So what we're going to be doing is learning how to line up to receive those miracles, how to make a request and line up quick enough to where it shows up instantly. That's what this journey over the next 28 days is really about. And I will be sharing with you the my own miracle journey. So the different miracles that show up in my life. So what will happen is that the series will end and I will still be sharing because I am a little bit ahead of you guys and I don't want to share too early because I want to make sure that the practices that I'm working on are actually being implemented and you're working on them at the same time. So the way to follow the miracle journey and the alignment with miracles and to really be a part and interact with this challenge is to leave comments below and follow me on Instagram at LaMeel, LAMEEL, right? Just like LaMeel TV. If you're interested, if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get the notification each day. You don't want to miss any days. And if you do miss a day, just pick up with the next day, right? Don't, so for example, if you're watching day one and then you miss day two, on day three, just watch day two. Okay. The only thing that you're really going to need for this journey is a journal, right? Any type of notebook, any type of comp book, any type of anything that you want and enjoy and are comfortable in writing in and with, you will need that, because I will ask you to journal and do some play work, play period activities, some energetic play, that type of thing at the end of each video. And I want you to record it so that you can then go back and look at how different your life has changed over these 28 days. Now, that being said, what is today's topic is, what is a miracle? And we kind of went over that. So what I want you to do today to get revved up for this miracle journey is to journal tonight what you think a miracle is and how many times that you believe miracles have happened in your life. And like literally, it could be just that you got stopped for some reason, or you paused and a car ran by and you could have been in a car accident. You know, anything that you have experienced, whether it's one thing, whether it's 50 things, I want you to write them down. And if they didn't specifically happen to you, that's okay too. Go ahead and write down things that you've witnessed, things that you know that have happened, because this exercise is building your belief, right? So we start with a high belief. It makes it easier to align with things and to manifest things because your belief in them are already really high. And that's what we're doing tonight. I will see you in video 2, and let's start making miracles together.